All right, today you're going to be taking your poetry assessment. For Title I, you can either pick running back, and Title II, watching football, or you may pick humpback whale and songs of the boat. And you have those poems on your Google Classroom. Running back and watching football, the running back poem we did in class. Okay, so that gives you a heads up on some of those poetic elements that we have. Remember, you're looking for tone and mood. What feeling do you get while reading the whole poem? Figurative language, things like similes, metaphors, personification, hyperbole, alliteration, onomatopoeia. Identify the poetic element and the line of poetry that you find it in. Imagery. Does the author use words to paint a picture in your mind? Point of view, first or third. Details about the speaker's point of view. How do you know how the speaker feels about the topic? These things that you write in here are like little bullet notes. They don't have to be written in complete sentences. But the last one that says what is a common theme between the two poems does need to be written in complete sentences. Make sure you capitalize titles correctly. So remember that important words in a title are capitalized. Then move on to your next page. It says read the poem and answer the questions that follow. You're going to want to make sure you write a summary sentence for that poem when you're finished. Question number 1, how does the mood of the poem change from the beginning to the end? A, it changes from happiness to sadness. B, it changes from anger to contentment. C, it changes from calm to worry. D, it changes from boredom to anger. Number 2 says, look at the table below. Type of literature, play of Tuck Everlasting, major feature, cast of characters and dialogue, poem of Tuck Everlasting, question mark for what its major features would be. Which of the following correctly completes the table? A, stage directions, rhyme and meter. B, narration, dialogue and meter. C, description, stage directions and dialogue. D, verse, meter, and rhyme, or rhythm. Number 3, what's the rhyming pattern of the poem? A, B, A, B. Answer choice A is A, B, A, B. Answer choice B is A, A, B, B. Answer choice C, A, B, A, C. Or D, there's not a rhyming pattern. Number 4, what's the most likely meaning of the idiom occupying her mind in line 4 of the poem? A, Winnie is always thinking. B, Winnie's mind works a lot. C, Winnie can think of only one thing. Or D, Jessie makes Winnie work out a lot of things in her mind. Number 5, what's the total number of stanzas and the total number of verses in the poem? A, 2 stanzas and 4 verses. B, 4 verses and 2 stanzas. 8 stanzas and 2 verses. D, 2 stanzas and 8 verses. Remember, a verse is like a line. Number 6, what emotion does "and forks drop to the floor" in line 7 indicate in the poem? A, excitement. B, happiness. C, surprise. D, confusion. Number 7, which best explains how the poem The Stranger tells the story compared to the prose selection? We're going to skip number 7. So number 7, you can mark out on your test. Okay, when you're finished, check over your answers and then turn your test into the basket.